look. Aloha kakaki hakakako. Hello internet friends, welcome to Close the Loop. My name is Rachel and I am so glad that you are here today. I make videos about sustainability, zero waste, minimalism, mom life and more. So if that's something that you're interested in, stick around, click the like button, subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified of when I upload new videos just like this one. Today we are going to be talking about cloth diapering. We've been cloth diapering our babies since around 1.5 months old. We did use disposables for a little bit in the beginning, but I'm going to just share with you guys my experience with it, the things I like, the things I don't like, the brands I like, the brands I don't like, the reasons why we cloth diaper, and also touch on whether cloth diapering is as eco-friendly as it's touted to be. So if that is something you are interested in, let's get into it. I found out about cloth diapering through the internet. I was searching on YouTube for videos of brands of baby stuff to get and mom tips and all these different things, and I came across a video about cloth diapering and it blew my mind, mainly because I thought cloth diapering was a thing of the past. I've only ever seen disposables ever used in real life, so to know that cloth diapering was alive and well was a really big eye-opener for me. And I talked to my husband and he was on board, and I'm so thankful that he was. Like, thank you, Jesus. There are two main reasons that sold us both on the idea of doing cloth. Number one was obviously waste reduction. So in the US alone, about 20 billion diapers get sent to landfill every single year, and that equals about 3.5 million tons. So if you think about it, that's not just plastic that's being put into the landfill, but also really harmful chemicals, because disposable diapers aren't vetted for the type of ingredients that are put inside of them. So there's harmful chemicals, there's plastic, and human waste going into the landfill, which is just a not good situation. For us being able to cloth diaper to mitigate that sort of waste going into our own landfill on our island was a huge selling point for us. One thing to note though is that if you are currently using disposables on your baby, keep doing what you need to do to take care of your child. If you cannot afford to cloth diaper, if you cannot afford to wash as often as you need to, if disposables work for your lifestyle, keep doing what you need to do, because your baby's life and health is a priority over anything else that we do. Reason number two that we decided to cloth was financial. So as with all other reusables, there is kind of a big upfront cost to a certain degree, but with use over time, it pays itself back. So we actually only spent about $250 upfront for the original stash of diapers that we had gotten. And if you weigh it out, for the amount of diapers that my daughter uses daily currently, we would be spending about $120 a month on diapers alone. So factor that into about a year, that's at least $1,400 being spent just on diapers. So to spend $250 up front really isn't that bad. And the reason that we were able to do that so cheap was because we bought 90% of our diapers secondhand from places like Poshmark and Mercari, and we also got some donated to us from friends and from a local keiki exchange. We've also spent about $100 to upgrade our stash as we've gone through different styles and brands that we've vetted out, and so $350 really isn't that bad for a full stash of diapers if you think about it. So let's talk about styles of diapers. There are 10 million different videos out there on YouTube about all the different styles of cloth diapers. So if I don't mention one that you are looking for, go out there because it's there. But I'm just going to talk about the main styles that we have been using. So first of all, we use pocket diapers as our main style of diaper. And I like pocket diapers because they have a waterproof shell with an inner lining that's soft. It's usually micro suede, micro fleece, and it's supposed to be moisture wicking. And then you can put the inserts inside, and that makes it customizable. So you can put one insert when your baby's little. As they grow up, you can put 2 inserts if they're a heavy wetter, 3 even if you absolutely need more absorbency. But there is that customization factor that I really like about it. Another thing that I like about pocket diapers is that they are usually customizable in size as well. So they come in a 1 size with snaps, and you can snap them up or down depending on how tall your baby is. The snaps also go from in to out as your baby expands and grows. But those are the main reasons why I really love pocket diapers. We also have a few all-in-ones that I do also enjoy, and all-in-ones are going to be the closest that you have to a disposable because they're all-in-one. There's no inserts to put in. There's nothing that you really need to snap inside. Some come with accessories and snap-in inserts, but for the most part, it's usually all there, all in one piece. Another style that we have are fitteds, and fitteds are shaped like diapers, but they're usually made of natural materials like cotton, which are really absorbent, and that makes them great for overnights, which is what we were using them for initially. They are on hold in our household for now because I need to strip them and just give them a little TLC. They need a little love before we can put baby back inside them. Some styles that we don't particularly use or like are hybrids, all-in-twos, sleeve diapers. There's a bunch of different ones, pre-folds, flats, and they work for some people. They're just not particularly our favorite, or we just haven't tried them out. And like I said, go search it up on YouTube. Just keep looking because I know that you'll find the style that you are looking for and the information that you need. So let's talk about brands. So having all of our diapers being secondhand has allowed us to test out the brands that we do like, see their absorbency rate, see how they fit baby, and now we've really narrowed it down to the brands that we do like. So I'm going to tell you first off a really quick list of brands that we don't like and a generalized reason as to why. The brands that we haven't had great luck with are Fuzzy Buns, Sun Baby, and Tot Spot. And the quality of those that we have had pass through our house, this is not saying that it's for all the diapers that come from those brands as a whole, but the quality of the ones that we've had just weren't that great. The waterproof shell just wasn't doing the trick, and they were kind of leaking through. They were great when baby was a little bit younger and wasn't peeing as much, but now that she's bigger, we need some heavy duty diapers for that. But there are a lot of people who absolutely love these brands, and so don't knock it till you try it. But let's move on to the brands that I do love and enjoy and treasure. And I'm just going to give you a little rundown as to the pros and cons of each of the brands that we have kept and we love. So first off, we have our Grovia diapers, and the Grovias are marketed as all-in-one for this particular style that we do have. They have these inserts that snap in and out, but you could definitely use the diaper without the insert, especially if baby's younger or isn't a heavy wetter. The only thing that I didn't like about it is it came with Velcro initially snapped in, so it's supposed to be more easy, but in the end it ended up being more bulky. It got caught in the wash. I would forget to take it out all the time, so that's the only issue that I have. But now that the Velcros are out, using the snaps is a breeze. The inside of the Grovia diapers are lined with microfleece, and then the inserts that go inside are made of cotton, but the top halves are also microfleece so that when it sits on baby's bum, it's nice and soft. The next brand is our Bum Genius diapers. And if you talk to people about cloth diapering, Bum Genius is usually one of those brands that is really up there, and I can see why from the ones that we do have. A lot of it has to do with the quality. So the quality of a Bum Genius diaper is really nice because usually on a cloth diaper, the outer shell can be a little bit restricting and kind of stiff, but Bum Genius has managed to make a super stretchy, movable, breathable diaper that is also super waterproof. So that's one reason why I really love the Bum Genius diapers. The ones that we have are all-in-one, so they have these inserts that flip in and out. It makes them much easier to dry, and I really like them. The next brand is Charlie Banana, and there's a lot of back and forth about whether Charlie Banana is a good brand or not. I know that Target sells them online, so they might be a little bit more accessible to some people. The outer shell of a Charlie Banana is very similar to the stretchiness of a Bum Genius diaper, and that's what I really like about them. The ones that we have are also in solid colors, and my husband prefers the solid colors over the prints, so that's a bonus. The inside of the Charlie Banana is also lined with microfleece, which is, in my opinion, much easier to clean than the micro suede for whatever reason. So I do like that factor. And the pocket is in the front, which I like better than most pocket diapers where the pocket opening is in the back. The only downside to a Charlie Banana is the sizing. Because we got our second hand, I was just kind of confused because they are marked as a one size, but the inserts are a medium large, and these pocket diapers don't snap up and down for customization. So we had to wait a little while to put baby in them. But other than that, they're great and I love them. Next is Mama Koala, and there is quite the controversy surrounding this brand. I'm not going to go into it. If you want to, I'm sure it's out there on the internet. But I do love the Mama Koala diaper quality. The inside of a Mama Koala is lined with micro suede instead of micro fleece. And while they came with microfiber inserts, I'm not particularly a fan of those. I use a charcoal insert along with the microfiber insert inside just for extra absorbency. The microfiber in general just not as absorbent as the plant-based materials, obviously. Another thing about the Mama Koala diapers that is kind of a hassle at sometimes is how bulky they are. They aren't built to be slimmer fit like some cloth diapers are. They really give baby that big butt look, which is really cute, but can be a hassle sometimes, especially if you have to put multiple inserts inside just like we do. Next is Alva babies, and I love Alva baby. We have been using Alvas since baby was in like the newborn size, and so we had a couple newborn size Alvas that we then passed on to my sister when she had her baby. And the quality of the Alvas is very great. They're really inexpensive for a whole pack of them. You can also buy them individually as well. But I also love the fit of them. They're a more slimmer fit than, say, the Mama Koalas. The Alva babies are just really cute. The inside is lined with micro suede, and the pocket is in the back, just like a standard pocket diaper. And I do double up on inserts in there as well, since they originally came with microfiber inserts. And last but not least is Nora's Nursery. So I have seen Nora's Nursery all over the internet, and I followed them on Instagram, and I wanted some so bad, but I couldn't find any secondhand. So we took the plunge and we bought some completely new. And they are the only set of diapers that we've ever bought new. And I'm so glad we did. And the great thing about Nora's Nursery is that they're fairly inexpensive. So for 60 bucks, you get 7 diapers and a wet bag. And the diapers include bamboo inserts. So super absorbent, super cute diapers, super cute wet bag. It's a win-win-win-win-win situation. Nora's Nursery diapers are lined with micro suede. They come with the bamboo inserts, like I said, and they're a slimmer fit. They just look so cute. No matter how many inserts you shove inside, baby still looks nice and put together and not like a big bulky butt. Nora's Nursery is definitely my #1 brand over all the brands in all the earth. So let's talk wash routine. We have had a lot of trial and error with our cloth diapers in terms of how to wash them, especially having hard water. So the first thing that you definitely want to do if you want a cloth diaper is to test your water and then find the type of detergent that's going to work well with your water system. You also want to take a look at the type of washing machine that you have. I found that our washing machine actually isn't the greatest, and so some days I have to do a triple wash instead of a double wash. We also used to use the Tide Free and Gentle or Free and Clear liquid detergent. We recently switched over to the Tide powder, which is working. I also want to try Branch Basics Concentrate as our cloth diaper detergent. So we're working on that. If you find that there are issues with your wash, you may need to add certain water softeners, or you may need to strip your diapers or sanitize them. There's many different factors that go into maintaining and caring for cloth diapers. While we haven't had too many issues, I have had to strip her diapers once, and I'll have a video about that coming out later. So with that being all said, I think that it's a great segue to head into whether cloth diapering is actually eco-friendly or not. There's a lot of talk on the internet about the sustainability of cloth diapers. One, because it takes a lot of water to wash them, and two, especially if you're buying them new, it takes a lot of resources to make them. Cloth diapers, especially the styles that we use, tend to be made out of synthetic materials as well. So when you're washing, you're also dealing with things like microplastics. However, in my opinion, the benefits outweigh the risks involving cloth diapering. And it's different for everybody, because if you're using a flat pre-fold fitted diapers, you're not thinking necessarily about the microplastics that come with synthetic fibers. This is why it was so important for us to mostly buy our cloth diapers secondhand, because from there, we're not creating a demand for more resources to be created, right? For more synthetic fibers to be woven, for more water to be used in the creation and the production of these products, but rather we are using what's already available and just trying to maintain them and repair them when needed and repurpose them later on when they can't be used as diapers anymore. So the eco-friendly value of cloth diapers, I think that cloth is eco-friendly. And yes, some people are going to say, I'd rather use a natural-based disposable diaper. Do it. Do what works best for you. Sustainability and zero waste is not a one-size-fits-all. And while cloth diapers, like I said, works for us, it may not work for you and your lifestyle. It may not work for your budget, for your living situation, for the type of water that you have, for the type of resources that you need, but you do what you need to do to live your life as sustainably as you want to. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are interested in more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you can get notified of when I upload new videos. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Ahui ho and yasupu.